Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's me, Scurvy Beauty, and today we are playing Fallout New Gayness. I've played this before, a million times, and today we are doing a new playthrough for everyone. Just having a nice time. The Fallout show's season 2 is gonna come out soon enough with all of New Vegas. I'm not going to be going for what the TV show considers to be the canon ending because fuck you, I am never going to bow down to a goddamn autocrat. Fuck Mr. House. Fuck his dusty ass computer bitch ass. But yeah, no, this is just my playthrough of my own. No. Hello, Chandler Bing. How are you?
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
sorry I wasn't paying too much attention. I was distracted by this, like a little thing of scotch tape. I'm sorry. I've had to like try to do this fucking video 4 times already. I'm like mentally out of it. I've wasted hours trying to get this to fucking work. And the last time I wasted like fucking a whole hour because my computer crashed.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days
now.
Why don't you just
Relax a second.
Get
Get
your
your
bearings.
bearings.
Let's see what the damage is.
I
How about
have a
your
name. Can you tell me
your
your name? It's gonna be Zoe. Nope. Sorry, that's my real name. Scurvy. Shush. Shush.
I can't say it's
It's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
I'm Doc
Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs.
Now, I hope you
don't
don't
mind.
mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all
Alright.
the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better
Tell me if you
I
left
anything
anything out of
place.
place.
How'd
How'd I do? Mal. Oh hey, Alti's playing Ultimate Custom Night. Cool. Cause I'm pale as shit, yes, I'm pale as shit. Do 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 do. I'm the Joker, baby. Pronouns!
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that matters. Okay.
I'm tired,
No
man.
sense keeping you in bed anymore.
I've been
Let's see
awake
if we
for
can
more
get
than
you
12
on your
hours. Or like 14 hours, actually.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Beep, 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 beep,
Looking
beep,
good so
beep,
far.
beep. Stealing all your shit, cause I want all of your shit.
The vigor tester a try.
I love stealing shit. Do, 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 do,
We'll learn
do,
right
do,
quick
do,
if you get back
do,
all your
do,
faculties.
do, 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 so I'm gonna employ my techniques. My neeks of tech. Because I know what I'm doing. I can't
Now,
quick
that
save while the
don't
game
make
is
a lick of
paused.
sense.
Shut up.
Seems to me you're the luckiest
Son of a
gun
bitch.
in New Vegas.
Oh, lucky son of a
Well,
gun, not
you know your
bitch.
vitals are
Whoopsies.
good, but that don't mean a bullet can leave you
I'm
better
stealing
than
all your shit.
What do you say you take a seat on my couch and I'll ask you a couple of questions? See if your dog
Ah, fiddlesticks. Now I'm overweight. Bing, 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 bing. I take your lamp. Oh, I can't pick up the lamp. Fuck your globe. I wish there were more things I could just pick up and throw around. I just like picking up and throwing around stupid shit. Bucket flip. Bucket flip. Bucket flip. Bucket flip. I did it! Okay. Bing. I'm so uncomfortably slow. Doc Mitchell just wondering why I'm stealing all of his. Yoink 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 yoink.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House.
Shelter.
Night.
Dream. Step.
Light.
Flash.
Mother.
Regret.
Okay. Now
Not
I got
regret
a
from
few
my side,
statements.
but like.
I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here.
Ant.
What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see. Okay.
Laser.
How about this one? Last
Two bears high-fiving a skull. Find a bearded man. Looks like Jack Black though.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
No. No. No.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
I forgot how the things work again. God damn it. It's alright. I can. I forgot how skills actually worked again with the special traits. I thought it was just the special trait times 2 for all of them except for the luck one. I forgot that they had the base. It's like it's 2 plus the skill times 2 plus luck divided by 2.
I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
Thank you, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Alright. Alright, I need to talk to you again.
I want to go outside after being cooped up for so long, but if you have any questions, I'll answer what I can.
Oh wait, no, I did it perfectly. Okay, so I did what I was supposed to. So I'm not stupid. I mean, I am like a little bit, but I'm not like totally dumb. It's like, Tell me about yourself, Doc.
Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't.
You said before you had something taken from you?
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
My wounds still hurt a little. Can you give me something for the pain, Doc?
Of course. You've been through a lot. Ain't much, but these'll do you right if the pain flares up.
What town is this?
This here's Good Springs, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us.
What else can you tell me about Good Springs?
Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living.
Could you give me the rundown on Good Springs one more time? Who is it that rescued me?
That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town.
Do you know anything about the man that shot me?
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it.
I need medical supplies.
Sure.
By medical supplies, I mean I'm stealing your shit. Or I'm selling your stolen shit back to you. But I'm gonna sell you, like, whatever has the most weight. Pressure cooker. All of these useless fucking books. 10, 19, 25, 33, 40, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. Oh wait, did I accidentally click on scrap metal? No, I thought I clicked on scrap metal for a second or something. Perfect. Goodbye. Alright, time to do what's a pro gamer strat. Alright, Dr. Mitchell.
To go outside.
Isn't it customary for a doctor to prescribe follow-up medication?
Of course. You've been through a lot. Ain't much, but these'll do you right if the pain flares up.
Thank you. And also, I'm in a lot of pain, Doc. Can you spare any more?
Of course. You've been through a lot. Ain't much, but these'll do you right if the pain flares up.
Perfect. Just getting a lot more XP. It's fun. It's fun. There's little tips and tricks. And then over here, there's just some fun things. My medicine was at 29 before I took the little thing there. Little magazine. My speech is at 31. So I actually did that perfectly with the skills. I thought I didn't originally. Well, I mean, not exactly perfect considering, you know, I forgot about the vault suit that I could just that could also help me. I didn't have to set my charisma so high for this stupid build. This
Howdy,
stupid
partner.
Good Springs
Might
build.
I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for taking me out of the grave. Or that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How'd you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who those men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How'd you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Goodbye.
Happy trails!
I just heard like a Microsoft sound, so I'm gonna check real quick that OBS didn't just stop recording all of a sudden. Please. Oh thank gosh. Oh thank gosh. I legitimately thought for a second that OBS was just like again, because that was one of the failed attempts where I tried to record, but I had it going to the wrong file, and it only recorded about like 30 minutes before it's just like, nope, too much. We don't have enough file space. This file is too big. We gotta go somewhere else. It's too big. And so I sent it to my other storage. So that's why. Sometimes Microsoft just decides to fucking scare me with little like sounds where it's like, hey, pay attention to me. I'm gonna crash your computer. And it's like, no, don't do that. Lightweight metal armor. It's 20 pounds. I don't know how lightweight that is. Oh well. Iguana on a stick, doo 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 doo. Iguana on a stick, doo 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 doo. I fucking hate that binoculars exist as like a weapon in this game. There's like you're just immediately given them when they just suck so much fucking ass. I hate the binoculars in Fallout New Vegas. They're only good for roleplay. They are only fucking good for roleplay. And also I think like that one mod where you can just like airstrike fucking people using like a special pair of binoculars. Oh yeah, did you know just like all of the crops are free? All the crops are free. The government doesn't want you to know this, But all the crops in Good Springs are free. You can just take them. I've stolen 2,000 crops from Good Springs alone. It's crazy. I always like want there to be like something you can just grab back here. But there isn't. Bing. 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 You're cringe. And I'm taller than you. Bing. 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 I'm going into your house, I'm gonna rob you. Bing, bing, bing. I'm stealing your shit. 'Cause you're a bitch. You don't have any alcohol in your fridge? What are you, fucking cringe? My friend is messaging me about the party that we are planning for our mutual friend. Not even our... why did I say mutual friend? He's just our friend. Our mutual friend. Like, we're not friends. Or, like the language implies that we're not friends or whatever. No, I mean, she's my friend. But she tolerates me. She tolerates me, which I understand. I am at most a toleratable person. Or tolerable. Toleratable. Toleratable. Yeah. I should read what she's telling me. All the parties end up at my place. Like all the parties in the friend group are at my place. Why my place? Well, because I have the one parent, just the one. Nice chill. Ooh, a BB gun. Cool. I just have the one. And then, or I only have the one here. I have like step family and all that jazz. They're all nice. But no, plus my place is pretty clean. We have a pool all the way down because it's a big condominium. So you know we have a community pool that's all nice. Plus I live I live closer to the beach. I'm the go-to spot for hangouts. I just don't have any gaming consoles yet. Alti, get out of here. Alti, I'm trying to pick up cigarette butts. There we go. Yeah, no, all the hangouts are at my place. I should be getting a console soon. My beautiful, wonderful girlfriend, who I will also tag at the end because I love her so much. Excuse me. She's been sending me the Wii U in the mail, but it's FedEx, and if you know anything about FedEx, you know they fucking suck. And they treat your package like shit. And I have not seen a single trace of my package, and it has been multiple weeks. I have not seen or heard anything about the FedEx package. I have no clue where it is. It's only across the country, man. It's only across the country. It's not that hard. It's just a Wii U, man. Just give me my Wii U. I just want to play Mario Kart again. Not 8, because 8's... eh. I like Mario Kart Wii, okay? I am the chud. I am the Mario Kart chud. Picking up all the corn. Doo doo doo! And the Nevada agave. Did I already pick this? I already picked it. Didn't even realize. I forgot. I'm gonna snag all of this sunset sarsaparilla. There's always so much sunset sarsaparilla. So good early game. So good early game. If you're playing on like hardcore. If you're not, like me, I just use it as an opportunity to just snag a bunch of bottle caps. Bing, 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 bing. God, there was like no bugs. Okay. Lending. 0. Alright, well that's actually pretty useful. That eliminates a lot of these. Outcast? Exactly. It eliminated so many that just like the first one that I found, perfect. I'm not gonna disengage the lock because that is more XP I can grab later. I'm sneaking the alcohol for something else, okay? So shush. I keep sneaking all of it. It's my sunset sarsaparilla. My sunset sarsaparilla. Moonshine, 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 scrap metal, moonshine. Bing, 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 bing. Hello there, Easy Peterson.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, I'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You're a prospector? Like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Do you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good
Bubble on
claim
my
once,
throat.
way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in
Imperialism.
it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or
Lots
not.
of imperialism.
Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
What's so important about Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
What do you use the Bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Do you know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Goodbye.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Indubitably. Alright, well, thank you, Easy Peterson. Get back here, tumbleweed. I'm not done with you. God, you're just too fast. Fine, I guess I am done with you. Fuck off. Get springs home. Shun shit. Pencil hammer. Do 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 do. Buttercup. Ammunition. Whiskey. Oh, wrong way. White horse nettle. Horse nettle. I forgot to actually raid Trudy's house here. Alcohol? No alcohol. Damn teetotalers. Oh, that reminds me. In addition to being a fucking Nazi, Henry Ford was a bitch-ass teetotaler. Dude hated Jews, but he also hated alcohol. Crazy. Hi, Victor. You good?
Howdy, partner.
There you are. Alright. I was wondering if you're just... Victor just spacing out into nothingness. Being like... What am I? How am I alive? Why am I here? That courier. What they gotta do with me? Why'd I go and save them? I haven't saved any of the others. I don't know, I just imagine once the courier first arrives that Victor just has an existential crisis. Cause like his programming, he can feel it that it had been altered. And he's like, what the fuck, why has my programming been altered? He's just like, what the hell? Did you know, behind the Good Springs schoolhouse, you can find jalapenos. Jalapeno. Jalapenos. Cut some jalapenos, go touching your jalapenos. It's not a good time. I'm basically kiting, but in 3D. If you guys don't know what kiting is, play Fallout 2. You'll quickly learn why kiting is useful. Damn the... Uetka. 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 I'm gonna call it an Uetka. There's no eggs in the Uetka. Just no eggs. No eggs in the Uetka. Hey, hey, what's the matter with your head? Oh yeah. Hey, hey. Wonder glue in the school desk. You know that kid was fucking sniffing it. Crazy. You know what has to be done? Bugs. Yeet. 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 Get out of here. Bitch ass. I take it. Bye bye. So long, Gay Bowser. Bye, Felicia. Ain't nobody got time for that. Wink. Wee. Ender Pearl. Alright. Flinted steel. Leprosy. Leprosy. Life. Sounds like Diego's got to case the L word. Leprosy. No, Sid. It's 4 letters. Begins with L, ends with E. Life. There it is. Okay. They do this every year. Oh, I leveled up. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. Amazing. Pair up 1. I need to get my survival up a bit too for something else unrelated. Un. Need to have that at least at 25 for Easy Peterson. That's gonna go up to for the other thing. So that's good. And that's gonna go up to because I'm like, these are going up to because I'm wearing the hat. That's why. Repair can be at there. That's all good. Survival. I'm getting that up. Then I get light touch. Light touch. One of the best fucking perks you can ever get. Seriously, if you've never played Fallout New Vegas with light touch, it just makes it even more fun. Because it's plus 5% crit chance while wearing light armor. That's fucking awesome. That's just like overpowered as hell. Especially early game. And then you can also just fucking get a bunch of other good stuff. Empty shun shit shish really. My lockpick at 50 now. That's good, so now I can break into this guy's house and lockpick his shit. I'm just gonna steal shit that doesn't have weight. And also this hat, because I want it. To repair my own. Normally, you can, like, there's that key for that safe. But as soon as you, like, interact with anything else here, it just disappears into the floor. You have, yeah, I tried to grab it with Z. That didn't fucking work. You just have to actually grab it. Lead pipe. Imagine keeping a fucking lead pipe in your goddamn... Just... You're safe. That's supposed to, you know, be all... Well, safe. You just keep a fucking lead pipe in there. A lead pipe. Who are you as a person to just keep a lead pipe in your fucking safe? Like you're a normal person. Like that's a normal thing to do. Fucking weirdo. Oh god, I'm over encumbered. I'm over encumbered. Not anymore. Now it's time to dump off a bunch of shit here. I just keep stealing, and it keeps working. I'm proud of myself. Very nice. Alright, time to steal a little more crops. And also, actually, I want to go down to Good Spring Source. Because I know that there's a shovel down there. There's a shovel down by Good Spring Source. And I steal your crops because you're a little bitch. And you're not gonna do anything about it. Hmm. Hmm. If any of y'all watch Nirami, I don't know how to pronounce it properly. I think it's Nirami. Just her cute fucking shorts. Just the recent ones with Jack Black as Steve doing the random fucking voice lines. I love those. Alright. Alright, I know what I gotta do. It's something stupid. Because if you can, like, scrounge your way up there, you can also get additional XP from the Bart the Fink unmarked quest. There we go, I got it. I didn't need to do that. I could have just walked around. But I like to make things difficult for myself. Yeah, they're like right up here. Yeah, there it is. There's the body. So you just kind of gotta shimmy your way on up here somehow. It's a Merc Adventurer outfit. Well, I'm in caution. I'm gonna quick save. If it's gonna quick save. I mean, they're getting trapped in the fucking bear traps. I can hear them. Can Can we get much higher? So high. Alright, let's see if I can actually, like, get to him somehow. If the janky terrain will let me. It will. Ooh. Janky terrain for the win. They can't get up here. See? Dumbass. Fuck off, you little bastards. Fuck, I don't want to get my good thing hurt, so I'm gonna, like, wear this shitty armor. Ow. You guys are little bastards. Oh. My repair shield isn't high enough to, like, rearm the trap, only disarm it. Crazy. Where are you going, boy? Where's Barton? He's supposed to show up. Isn't he? I'm gonna save. Barton! Hello! You're supposed to have shown up by now. I guess I have to interact with him first. So I guess I'll, like, head on down. Try to initiate some dialogue with the goober. If I can. Damn, a powder ganger that far? Alright, quick saving to make sure I don't, like, go too far out of bounds. Hey, bud. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Hello? Can you help me? My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die. Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail. You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
Alright, and then, alright, now go up into that little bullshit area. Actually, I'm gonna steal a bunch of things down over here. See if I can craft anything with these. Gecko steak. Yeah, that'll be for later. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna drink like a bunch of water real quick. Cause I kinda got bodied by those geckos, to be honest. I severely overestimated my abilities with those geckos. I think that's enough water. That's enough water. Just gulping down gallons. Imagine you just see someone in the Mojave not eating a single thing. They're only drinking water. And they're fucking surviving. Hell, they're doing better than you. On just water, and you're like, what in the actual hell? And they're just like, I'm never thirsty. Which means, I'm never hungry neither. But I'm never hungry either. You know, I've gotta be a little grammatically correct here. Alright, time to time to exploit the terrain. Oh, I can't go up higher than this. Right. I forgot. Shit. Okay, please do not let me be stuck. Please do not let me be stuck. Thank God. Okay. just wasting time being an idiot. That's crazy. I will say, my character does look hot in this red and black. Bing, 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 bow, 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 bing, 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 bow, bow. Ba-da, bow, bow. Ba-da, bow, bow, bow. Ba-da, down, down, down. Imagine it. Okay, I know. This game already has, you know, fucking Legion and NCR hit squads and all that stuff. But what if, like, what if karma actually meant something in Fallout New Vegas the same way it actually meant something in Fallout 3? Okay, not too much, but it meant like a little thing. There he is. Okay, perfect.
Sorry I tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the geckos. Now I can get to that stash up there. After I deal with you.
Unfortunately, you suck at combat. I just blitz them. I just blitz them. Get blitzed, dumbass. I'm not gonna go too far down because I don't want to trigger the little thing that's like, do you want to rebuild your character? Alright, let me go back to Good Springs. I'm gonna interact with Chet and steal a bunch of his stuff. Actually, since I have a lot of, don't I have more energy cells? Oh, I don't have enough science, that's why. I have like really low science. Crud. Okay, because if I could just do... Okay, that's 25. That's... Oh, that's 50. Okay, to MFC, that's 30. Alright, next level I'll just like do 1 point in science, just so I can do that. Just so I can spam it to get more XP. There's so many ways you can spam for XP in this game, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful. And I'm spamming for XP early on, just cause for a little glitch that I like. Alright, time to go up to the cemetery, because since I have a shovel, I can now just start robbing graves. That's what you gotta do, you just gotta start robbing graves. And none of them had a single weapon in them. Now, what about this one? Yeah, nope. They all just had ammunition or like. Okay, great, wonderful. Y'all are cheapskates for your loved ones. Y'all are being cheapskates, major cheapskates. Screw y'all. I wanted to steal, but I couldn't, cause y'all suck. Hey, thank you. Chat, can you like fuck off, Chet? Thank you. I wanted to steal that. But certain things I know get like fucked up if you try to steal them. Go to sleep, dumbass. I want to steal from you. What time is it? It's like fucking nearly 10, bro. Why are you going out in the lobby? You should be going to sleep. Exactly, go to sleep, dumbass. Let me rob you. Alright. Robs Chet while he's asleep. God. Okay, cool. Is there anything else I wanted to rob here? Alright, time to like grab all my shit in here. And just sell him a bunch of... I'm gonna sell him like the armor I'm never going to wear. Actually, I'm gonna start repairing some of the things first. What can I repair here? My knives. Yes. Alright, Chet. I need to sell stuff
You
to
must
you.
be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Tell me about weapon mods and special ammo.
Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
What makes the surplus ammo inferior?
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Have you ever been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the Strip.
I'd like to know more about Mr. House.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's gotta be a good thing, right?
Anything else you can tell me about the Great Khans?
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Show me what you have for sale.
Can do.
Anything that I actually want here? Doesn't look like it. I will take the wrenches though. I'm gonna want those for later. aid. An apparel. Yeah, no, I'm good. Throw and hatchet. Fun. Alright, so for you, I'm gonna sell you... I feel like you'll like... What's a weapon I just really don't give a shit about? That's like expensive. Weather 10mm pistol. This pistol fucking sucks, bro. I'm gonna be glad to be rid of it. Mercenaries grenade rifle. I don't really care about this thing. Like, I know I should, but I don't. Single shotgun. Don't care either. Laser pistol. Nope. And a knife. Bye-bye. That evens me out. Perfect.
Pleasure doing business with you.
And goodbye. I mean, hey, some people might tell me it's a dumb idea to do that. I really don't care. I'm just... It's not... Anyways, actually, what's my karma look like? Oh, I'm evil now. I'm evil now because I've stolen so much. Ah. Wondrous. God, sometimes I press the A button when I don't mean to press the A button. God, I keep burping, but it also like comes up as like a hiccup or something. Right, and my aid. All right, 3 beer. Five moonshine, that's 11. Two scotch, that makes 13. Vodka, that makes it 14. 3 whiskey, that's 17. Alright, so I need 8 more alcohol that I can just go ahead and steal from inside here. Great.
Cheyenne, stay.
Hi, Sonny.
Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can.
Route, whatever.
Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster, straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
I'm a little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work available?
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
A magazine on locksmiths?
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
And the bobby pins?
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
Actually, I already cracked that safe.
Oh. Well, go ahead and keep the stuff I gave you anyway. It'll be more useful to you than me.
What do you do around here?
I hunt geckos, mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Let's talk about the areas around Good Springs.
Sure, what do you want to know?
What other towns are nearby?
Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
NCR?
The New California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice.
What does the NCR keep you safe from?
Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too.
What do you know about the other group?
Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited.
What kind of creatures are out there?
Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
That's all I wanted to know. Let's talk about something else.
If you want to know anything else, just ask.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert?
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Alright, let's do this. Actually, I'm gonna sneak this. Alright, since I have 17 alcohol right now. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Let's just confirm. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that makes 8. 13. 15. 21. 22. I think I counted wrong. Wait, fuck. I counted wrong before, that's why. 3 beer. 5 moonshine, that makes 8 total. 5 scotch, that's 13. 2 vodka, 15. 6 whiskey, 21. 1 wine, that's 22. Fine. 23, 24, 25. Alright. How the hell am I not even addicted? Crazy. Alright. Now I'm gonna wait it off. Alright. 11:05 p.m. It's gonna take 48 hours to wear off all of the alcohol.
Hello there. It's good to see a
hi,
friendly
Malcolm.
face. I almost took you for a raider, I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now.
Why were you following me?
It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on.
What's so special about these caps?
There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there, is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called sunset sarsaparilla stars.
Where can I find more of these caps?
All over the place. The easiest place to find them is unopened bottles of sunset sarsaparilla. You'd think they'd all have been picked clean by now, but somehow, new bottles keep appearing in the machines. Some say it's old Festus that does it, hoping someone will finally collect enough caps to earn the treasure. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places, and blue star caps are no exception.
You mentioned someone named Festus. Who's that?
It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man named Festus, and he's the one who asked for the blue star caps. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing a lonely vigil, waiting for someone to come and take the treasure off his hands. That'll make him pretty damn old, but I've met a few people in my travels who claim they actually met him, and they weren't the lying type either.
So you collect these caps too?
Nah, I gave it up years ago. Too dangerous. And even if I did still collect them, I'd tell you the same. There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers just on the suspicion that they have some of those caps.
What kind of treasure are we talking about?
No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated.
Thanks for the info, but I'll be going now.
No problem. If you do end up trying to collect more stars, watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
And you're getting added to that list. Gimme. Dumbass. Alright, so it's 3. So I only managed to get 4 hours there. So I'm gonna wait another 24 here, and then I'll wait another 20. The moonshine will wear off, because I only drank 5 of that, and that technically classifies as something different. It'll have worn off by like 9 AM on October 20th. And there we go. All the alcohol is worn off. Actually, let's see. How many do I have? I have 9. Really? Only 9? So I stole 6 off of him. I found 2 in the other homes. And I've only managed to, from all the Sunset Sarsaparilla, only gather 1. I mean, I know it's only a 5% chance, but like, damn. Right, anyways, Day Tripper, here I come. Boom. 45 XP. I'm gonna wait like 3 in-game hours. Boom, and then the wine wore off. And I'm not addicted, thankfully. Damn, you drink all that alcohol and you're not even addicted. Crazy. Alright, Sonny, let's do this.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Try crouching down and nice shot. Well, that's a start.
It's kind of choosing it.
Tell you what, I gotta
but
go
it's
chase
fine.
geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay, I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Alright. This has been like a very chill video so far, just hanging out in the intro town of Good Springs. Just having a little fun time doing all that I can.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Alright. Let's see if I can even spot him.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
I don't even see him. Oh, I think I see one of them. Alright, thank you, Vats, for helping me, because I can barely see these fuckers. I know there's two of them. Okay, there's one. Hey, buddy. We don't gotta do this. Rude. Yeah, and this is already at like crap condition, so that's not great.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure, I'll come with you.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
I'm gonna switch to the broad machete. Oh god, why am I carrying all this? I forgot that I'm carrying all this crap. I need to go deal with the one down here. Oh shit, I probably shouldn't be wearing this. Don't want to get this injured. I'll wear this instead. Oh no, I don't want her to die.
That takes care of that.
You alive? Perfect.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Thank you. I'll talk with Sunny in a second. God, you walk slow.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Couldn't hurt.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Okie dokie. I'm just gonna grab some more stuff. Oh, is this Sunny up here? I think it's Sunny up here. I'm just grabbing more stuff I had up here. Hey Sunny. Hi. Oh god, it's doing it again. Or not Sunny, it's Cheyenne. It's Cheyenne. Sunny's dog. Where Cheyenne's eyes just do that. Just go to the side of the head. Wondrous. 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 Alright. Well, I do have some stuff I need to go pick up. I'll head to Good Spring Cemetery. Dang fucking bloat flies. Very nice. And grab the broccoli flower. Then there's this also bitch ass bark scorpion down here. Just empty. Great. I forget how slow I am. Just how abysmally slow I am. God. I hate it. I hate it with the passion. With the passion. Alright, what? Oh, yeah, there's definitely some things here I don't need. Definitely the ashtray, baseball gloves, bent tin cans, probably. Detergent, I'm not sure. Don't need the camera. Carton of cigarettes. Not the chessboard or the clipboard. Not the crutch. Not the cutting board or the dinner plates. Not the drinking glass. Main clipboard. Keep those open, I guess. Finance clipboard, no. Probably not. I'll keep the gecko eggs there, just in case. Not any of the books. Medical clipboard, no. Nuka-Cola truck, no. Not a paint. Not a paint gun, no, I don't think so. Not a paperweight. Not a plunger. Not a teddy bear. What's the most, like, heavy thing here? It's the fission batteries. What's like really heavy in my AIDS thing here? Because I'm trying to craft a bunch of shit, that's why. Alright, time to head down. Actually, no, I do need to kill the mantises. The mantises. Over here. Oh right, I'm naked, I forgot. There we go. I'm gonna need to repair this broad machete soon enough. To be fair, I'm not gonna be using it much longer. just gotta head down to Good Spring Source. Then cook me that good stuff. Oh, fine.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these will do
Alright.
just fine. Just fine. All right, now.
Oh, hey,
We're
Cheyenne's
gonna
eyes
be
are
making
fixed.
something folks
That's
on the
good.
trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Alright. Black coffee. Ooh, HP plus 8. Intelligence plus 3. Agility minus 1. I know it's a lot better the higher your survival is. Gecko steak. Wasteland tequila. Empty whiskey bottle. Nevada agave fruit. Purified water. Tanned gecko hide. And healing powder.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Okie dokie. I can do that. Time to also dump off all the stuff that I didn't actually need down here in my dumpster. I just wanted to craft a bunch of stuff because I like crafting. I like mining, I like crafting. You know what it is. You know how it is. There's so much stuff. Imagine just being a random wastelander, just peering into my endless dumpster of bullshit and being like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why the fuck do they have all this shit? And it's just like, storage.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What do you want?
What was that you said about Ringo?
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
What say I help you take over this town?
Let me get out of town before we talk. Too many unfriendly ears around.
This area is your territory?
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
What were you in prison for?
None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
I just need to know if I should watch my step around you.
Robbed some people, burned some things, killed a few guys.
What's been going on in the rest of the wasteland?
Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason.
Do you know anything about Hoover Dam?
Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important.
What do you know about the Legion?
I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
Tell me about the NCR.
New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
It's odd that Cobb wasn't able to find Ringo. The town's not that big.
Cobb hasn't exactly been looking for Ringo too hard. I think he's afraid that Ringo will ambush him, which is probably true.
Where is Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
What are you going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Never mind. I want to talk about something else.
Alright.
What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
So, I help Ringo and Good Springs will like me more. What if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Who is that man you were arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
I can hear it. Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Want me to take a look at your broken radio?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Do you know the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
How long has he been in Good Springs?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Never mind, let's talk talk about something else.
Fine by me.
Does Good Springs get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Tell me about the NCR.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Why do you think the NCR and the Legion both want the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
What can you tell me about the Legion?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
That is true. Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
Oh, there we go. Leveled up. Wonderful. Yeah, I got my explosive. That's fine. Oh, science. I'll just titch that a little bit higher. Survival. Get that up to 45 for the other perk that I'm going to want. Get my repair up so I can make some weapon repair kits before I reset everything. And I'll get my lockpick up a bit more.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
That's it? Are you implying that I've done shoddy work?
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
Nah,
Be careful out there.
I stole a bit of your inventory already. Let him leave the body of the outlaw on the ground. He might have went on living, but he wouldn't fail to slip. Try to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Alright. I only have one duct tape, unfortunately. I'm going to turn this into a completely new weapon repair kit. Boom. Alright, down, 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 down. I'm just getting myself some more XP for doing something stupid. It just gets you XP. It's nice. It's useful. And actually, I'm thinking about using one of them weapon repair kits right now, since I need to, on my broad machete. Alright, I'm gonna ask around about that Joseph Cobblestone fella. Easy Pete's over here. Oh no, that's Trudy. My bad, Trudy. Thought Easy Pete was right there. I'm gonna go talk to Chet. Chetathy. Hey Chetathy, how you doing?
You looking to buy some supplies?
What do you know about the situation with the powder gangers?
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
Goodbye. Alright. I'm just gonna go kill Joe Cobb. Hey, doofus. All right. I'm gonna see if I can do this with the throwing spear. I'm not great with the aim. Perfect. His head's just gone. Wondrous. And I pinned his head to the fucking hood of the car. Crazy. Oh, there goes Trudy again. Hi, Trudy. Easy Pete. Where'd you go? You're already... Oh, you're already over here. There's Sonny. Hello, Sonny. Wait, where's Easy Pete then? Oh, there he is. Hello, Easy Peterson.
Howdy.
What do you know about Joe Cobb?
Bad trouble.
That's helpful.
Welcome.
Goodbye.
Yup.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
What do you do around here?
Oh, sorry. I thought everybody knew already. I'm a trader with the Crimson Caravan Company. I'm, staying in town for a bit.
I see.
Did you want something else?
What do you do around here?
Like I said, I'm not from Good Springs. I'm a trader with the Crimson Caravan Company.
What are the rules of Caravan?
It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pot. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced, and more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
Where can I find more cards?
Just keep an eye out for them while you travel. I've found cards in old boxes or forgotten on shelves. Can find some for sale, too.
I don't have time for a game right now.
All right.
Can you tell me anything about Good Springs?
I've never stopped here until recently. You're better off asking one of the locals.
Tell me more about the Crimson Caravan Company.
It's been in business for a very long time. It's probably the biggest trading outfit in California. There's a branch up in New Vegas, but it hasn't been doing so well. Word is that the big boss herself, Alice McLafferty, is coming in to fix things.
A man named Joe Cobb was looking for you, but I killed him.
Thanks, I guess. Cobb wasn't the problem, though. I could have handled him if he ever found me. Cobb's friends are the bigger problem. And when he doesn't get back, they'll be coming here for blood. There's no way I can fight them all.
Why are the powder gangers out to get you?
My caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna, like, steal a bunch of shit here. before I interact with him again. Oh, did you just eat one of the maize? Grand, I was gonna steal it. Time to drink more Sunset Sarsaparilla. I love my Sunset Sarsaparilla. It is delicious. Alright, time to play you a game of Caravan. Finally! Holy crap. That was annoying. And for like a pitiful amount of XP. Maybe I can help.
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around and see how I can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Oh my god. Oh, is all I can say is oh. After doing all those rounds of Caravan. Jesus Christ. Let me just like put a bunch away. What about like the weapon? I don't know why I was being weird for a second. Dirty brown water. Alright, Sunny Smiles. Let's do this. Let's gather everyone up.
Hey, I don't think Joe Cobb knew what hit him. I'm hoping you took him down for a good reason and not for fun.
I'm going to help Ringo take on the Powder Gangers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Even though Joe Cobb's dead, his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Any ideas on how to convince Trudy to join us?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Would Chet be willing to give us some of his supplies?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
How can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Goodbye.
I'll be waiting.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
You should help me take down the Powder Gang. Bullets, explosions, lots of fun.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Goodbye.
Howdy.
I heard you got dynamite. It would help us beat the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
I'm familiar with the care and handling of explosives, dynamite included.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Goodbye.
You looking to buy some supplies?
I need supplies to fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Goodbye.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
The town is going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Goodbye.
You take care now.
Fuck, I forgot to upgrade my medicine a little bit. So my medicine's at 29. What can I do to increase it real quick? I do have some black coffee. Or I could just consume a mentat.
How are you holding up?
They'll be using explosives. Do you have something for more serious injuries?
I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
Goodbye.
You take care now.
There we go. Thank God I had a mentat on me. Time to ask Victor as well. Do 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 do. Come here, Victor. Come here. Come here. Come here, Victor.
Howdy, partner.
Are you any decent in a fight? I could use more firepower if you have any.
Trouble with rustlers, huh? Count me in, partner. Those varmints will be running home with their tails between their legs soon enough.
Goodbye.
Happy trails!
Alright, it's time we finish this. After I spent like an hour straight playing Caravan. Ooh.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Sonny's with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
Where's Trudy and the rest?
They're getting set up in cover, but it might not go well unless we get out there soon.
How many are there?
At least 6. They look pretty mean.
Let's go.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
trying to make sure I don't actually kill any of them. So then I get the XP, but I don't get, like, the reputation debuff. There we go. Wonderful. Alright. Very nice. Old World Gourmet.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
You're welcome.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Will do. And, well, that's it for today. We, did quite a lot here in Good Springs, and finally saved it. I am incredibly sleep deprived. This is my 5th take, and this is the actual take that went well. So, there's that. And, well, I think I'm ready to just go ahead and go to sleep, because I'm tired, and I've been recording for nearly 3 straight hours. God. Well, I mean, hey, I hope y'all who are watching the extended version are enjoying it, because, oh god, I did not enjoy recording so goddamn much. Especially so much earlier that, you know, I wish I could have trimmed out properly, but you win some, you lose some. But I did have a wonderful time playing Fallout New Vegas. And, I mean, hey, hope y'all will join me next time in the next video where we do some more exploring outside of Good Springs. With that being said, thank you for joining me and have a wonderful night. Bye!